Hey everyone, it's Brandy from Healing D Dawn. I want to do a reading with the moon in the background. The lighting of the phone keeps changing it, going too bright. Saw the heart chakra. It might be something that's opening you up, or might touch on your feelings. There might be something that you have a soft spot for. Ooh. I had to start this video like 3 times. Oh, throat chakra. I'm throat chakra and third eye chakra. 5-6. I'm getting there. There might be communication from somebody that you have an intuitive connection with. I want to say telepathic. I believe this has to do with an energy or person. Seven of Cups. This person you might have like a telepathic connection with. They might be the type of person that, like, if you think of them, they call. Or you text them or call them and they're like, I was just about to call you. I was just about to text you. Yeah. There may have been a disappointment in regards to something that you guys did, like ritualistically, I guess that's a word, together. We'll wait and we'll get into it. We'll see what's coming up. I definitely believe there's an intuitive, yeah. Might be somebody that, you may talk with them a lot throughout the day. They may make you laugh as well. Or you might go to them with the Three of Swords on the bottom. They might be somebody that you confide in a lot when something challenging or unfavorable has come up in your life. They could be very communicative, or they just seem to they know the right thing to say. This seems like a long-standing connection. There may be some sort of your fathers might be friends. We have sons, children. It's almost like you take okay, so this is why I'm saying, like, when you communicate with them with there, now it's lighting up. With the Magician, that's Mercury energy, and then we have the Sun energy. So that's what I mean, like, you might speak a lot throughout the day, or when you're communicating, like, this is a happy card, so it's like they make you feel, they make you laugh. And with the Hierophant, that's like that's like contracts or beliefs or something that could be contractual, because it can talk about fucking mosquitoes are starting, something that you've been committed to. It's something, a belief or something you believe this person brightens up your day. Like, you could call them your little sunshine. And then with, like, the King of Wands, that's Leo energy, so that could be father energy, or it's somebody that you work with, or it could be an institution where you work with this person, so this could be like a work friend. And with the Ten of Wands, like, in the reverse, it just talks about how, like, they take the you being able to vent, or yeah, I guess vent, takes the burden, or it relieves you from the stress or the things that you've been worrying about. It's like they make you feel better. And with the Page of Wands on the bottom, like, it could be somebody that's always checking in on you. They're curious what's going on with you if they haven't heard from you. They might be like, I haven't heard from you for a while. Like, what have you been up to? Usually up to something if I haven't heard from you. Or they might pique your curiosity too. They might bring up topics or say things that you end up looking into because it's something interesting. We just got the World card with the Temperance on the bottom. I'm getting like, okay, I haven't seen like many cups, but like emotion wise, but like with the World card and, so that's fixed energy. And then we have Sagittarius, which is Temperance. So it's almost like something that is divinely guided. It can also like take time, or something's alchemizing. And with the Fool on the bottom, I heard blending, blending of, I didn't hear, well, blending of family, or like blending of friends maybe. So there might be a new group that you guys join, or there might be a new venture that you guys could pursue together, or you just work well together. It's like you blend well. The Three of Wands, Two of Swords. There, that moon's pretty, eh? Can't see me, but that's okay. It's almost like you can foresee the Two of Swords. So let me clarify that. What's this Two of Swords, Three of Wands? Oh, Tower. Okay. So it could be, there may have been like I want to say a discrepancy with the Tower coming out to clarify these two. There may have been like a disagreement, or something that you'd planned to do didn't go through the way you thought. Like you foreseen something going the way you planned, and that's why like she's wearing the blindfold, because she's just like, oh, okay, I made this plan, it's going as planned. Then something doesn't. Something falls short. I don't know why fall short came up. They fell short. Or what I'm seeing is this, like with the Three of Wands, like he's done all the work, like the work he was supposed to do. And with this other person, other person in the card, she's just sitting. She's not even standing. She's got her swords crossed. She's like, I'm not doing anymore, or I'm not participating. And this has caused some sort of tower. That's interesting. That took a turn. Yeah, I'm not seeing it with the Libra card. Like this definitely could be a work, or a contract, or a marriage even. Eight of Swords underneath that. It's almost like there's something that someone's afraid to say. Maybe they've pulled back from doing something that they said they were going to do, or collaborate with you on, and they haven't followed through. And it's just, you feel like you're stuck doing all the work, or you're stuck pulling their weight. Like, they're good to talk to, but it's almost like when it comes time to do any extra work or pull their part, they kind of fall short, or they don't follow through. That's unfortunate. With the Ace of Pentacles, and then we got the Queen of Wands on the bottom. Ooh, with the Queen of Cups. Okay. I'm getting jealousy. It's almost like with the Ace of Pentacles, it's almost like you're being recognized, or you're being given like a raise, or you're being given what's it called? A promotion. And it's almost like this person that you normally got along with, that you seem to have connected with, like you communicated, you seem to be on the same wavelength, you could read each other's minds, finish each other's sentences maybe. It's almost like once you were gifted this, some sort of like, this isn't in the reverse, because normally like the Queen of Wands in reverse, like that can be jealousy, but at this, or spitefulness, but at the same time, it's almost like the way she's looking at the Queen of Cups, it's like this pentacle was extended, and it seems to have bypassed, and it was given to the Queen of Cups, and this person's jealous, maybe? Or they believe that they should have gotten the raise, or the promotion. or there was there was multiple friends like in this friend group, and it's just like they feel that somebody's favored more than the other. Oh, that sucks. Um, but it seems like with Mercury here, it seems like through communication things can be rectified or sorted out or come to an agreement or an understanding if there's a misunderstanding too. Sometimes perception on life really does alter people's view on how things are. Like they, again, if somebody feels entitled or, yeah, again, 3 cups on the bottom, with seeing that, it has to do with some sort of group that you either work with or um, it might be a certain at work. It might be clicky, I'm guessing. Because I'm seeing pentacles. Like the only cup is this Queen of Cups, and this is somebody that's like, she's looking at her cup and she's just like, oh, I have a connection with these people and I like working with them. They're fun to talk to or whatever, but it just seems like when it comes to um, money or might have to do with something else, just like there's no like, you're not emotion. There's a disconnect in the emotional intelligence or evolution of like there's a variation of everybody in the group, or somebody could be hurt. Like she just looks sad in here. She's looking at her cup and she's just like, I don't know why they would get mad at me for that. Like I did my work or I tried to treat everybody fairly. Yeah, with the 3 of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, somebody could have came in with a sharp tongue, maybe. The Devil. Oh, yep, there it is. Attachment. Yeah. With the Devil and the 4 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles talks about like holding on to something or like sitting on something and not acting. And with the Devil, it talks about like attachments to certain things or habits, or maybe with the Moon, it's almost like they have like a hidden, there's like a hidden agenda or like two-faced, I guess, maybe I'm getting something along that line. Yeah, with the Moon there, the Moon talks about things that are hidden. It's also Pisces. They label it as Pisces, but it could be Cancer as well. So like it like the archetypal behaviors of like Pisces is like they're really relaxed. They aren't in a rush to do anything. It's like the retired soldier. They've done the battles, or maybe in a past life they did, and then this life they just take it easy, don't really care. But then there's that like not tox. I don't want to say that, but there's like they're more prone to have addictions and stuff as well. So maybe they feel like they can't grow, or because you're growing and they kind of feel left behind. It's almost like taking them back into this devil energy that they, normally wouldn't operate under. And it just confuses you because you've never seen that side of that person, right? With the 7 of Wands, that talks about like defensiveness or trying to protect yourself, like because all these wands are coming up at this guy. So he's like he's like, why are you fighting me? I'm not the enemy here. But I mean, something could have happened at work or in a friend group. Try again with Mercury here. Communication is, but then again, like the way this reading took like a really quick turn. It was almost like maybe with this Temperance card, it's just like if it's not alchemized and communicated, like if communication doesn't work or it's not alchemized or nobody can rectify what's going on or clear a misunderstanding, it's bound to end a cycle and maybe not work at that place or join a new friend group or go in a different direction. Yeah, I'm just seeing how if communication doesn't work or the person's not open because they're kind of stuck in this devil energy, or it could have been that like they literally were like a frenemy, like somebody pretending to be your friend because of what they could gain from you too. or they wanted to hold on to you, or it could be a jealous friend as well. Like if you start hanging out with a new friend group, it could be a jealous friend. Yeah, we're nearing at 15 minutes. I'll do a few more and then I'll pull some advice cards. But it's just looking like it may have just been like a surface level. Like it could have just been like a superficial surface level um, connection, or it might have been like they could have like a superiority complex too. Um, yeah, I'm seeing it's almost like they aren't in a logical mind right now because I saw the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Swords. Like that's based in logic. So if it's maybe it just they haven't thought about it enough of what like they haven't it's like a wound, like it hit like a tincture in their armor, like it was like a wounding from like a childhood experience maybe where somebody else got picked over them. So what I have here is the Hangman, and then we have the Star card. So it's almost like just give it time. You work through what you need to work through, how it made you feel, and then maybe make notes. Like with the Magician, it's just like make notes on how it made you feel, and just have those in the forefront of your mind. And then when the right time comes, like if it's meant to be, it'll be. Because it's also the water bearer. Like the Star card is the water bearer, so it's just like the water takes form of the container that it's in. So, I mean, and it also water also holds memory. It is an air sign, but like I said, like it's a container for water. So it's almost like the Aquarian energy. It needs to take it. It influences the form of the emotion, right? So maybe just taking that time will change how they feel about it, or maybe they'll recognize that um, it's an internal thing that they need to work on, and it's not your fault that you do the work or that you try and be fair to everybody. But if they don't see what you're doing for them because they miss it or they're not present in the moment, I mean, it's not your fault. You've done all you can do. It's just misconception, or like it's the I always say it's like the lens in which we see the world. So like we can change the lens, the color, and how we see it, but it's perception and it's a personal choice. So we can't really nothing will change, or you will only see the things that you want to see through that color of lens that you want to see the world, right? But that's generally how people respond or react. Reacting is seems to be a going standard instead of taking the time to respond in a healthy way. Maybe it's time that you have some new friends, and like with the King of Cups on the bottom, it's just like there could be somebody else coming in that's a better match for you, either as a friend. That again, the only other cup that's been out is the Queen of Cups with the King of Cups. So maybe you'll meet a new person. It could be a spouse if you're not married or if you're not in a relationship, or you might meet a new friend that's got the same level of emotional intelligence as you. And like with the Star card, I'm getting the impression that like Spirit just wants you to know that like you can, and she's got a lid on her cup too. So it's almost like she's very emotionally intelligent. She uh, how she contains her emotions, like she's very self-aware, so she evaluates first how she's feeling before she projects onto others. In case, like, again, projection is just either a habit or it's usually a learned behavior, or it's just avoidance of accountability. But I mean, you could meet a new friend or a new foe, or ew, yuck, I don't know why I said that. Um, a new friend or a partner that will be just as balanced in containing themselves in a healthy manner, emotionally anyway. Yeah, let's get some advice because it's getting pretty dark. Sorry, guys, but I just want the moon. See how pretty it is. Um, I'm seeing winter solstice reflection. Yeah, so that kind of just highlights what we've been talking about. Like, you can have a great connection with somebody, but there's different types of friends. I guess the thing that, and there's summer solstice, radiance. So, like, the lesson or the understanding that I'm getting from this reading is just basically like we have to be able to categorize friends and people that we connect with based on how they make us feel or what type of interactions we have with them. And if the dynamic shifts or changes, or you see another side of them or have a different experience with them, sometimes they have to be shifted from one category to another. They might not be a friend that you talk about your personal stuff with. They might not be a friend that you confide in, or so maybe that's basically where we're at. Yeah, so the summer solstice did come out. Radiance and ego communion and fairies earth magic. So it's almost like the universe, your spirit team, is really like being your little helpers right now to like guide you towards people that are on the same energetic vibration as you. And with the communion card, I know you can't see these really well. I am so sorry. With the eagle and the communion card, I'm getting the feeling that they're giving you the ability to see from like a higher perspective on how you connect with others and the people that you do connect with, so that you can appropriately assign them a seat where they belong. And then with like the radiance, it's almost like let your shine draw in the right people, and they'll guide the right people to you too. These mosquitoes are getting bad. Okay, so just focus. Maybe do some evaluating of your connections with people, the people in your life or who you interact with or spend time with, and sometimes they just need to be reassigned. There's no hard feelings to be had. It's just the dynamic has changed. You guys are on a different energetic vibration than what you used to be, and even on the top of the pile after I pulled out there was the 7 of Cups, but on the bottom it says choose wisely, right? So again, that kind of goes along with the reading, where it's just like evaluate people, assign them the proper position in your life, and if they don't like that, that's probably because they didn't have the best intentions or your best intentions at heart anyway. Okay, I hope that helped, guys. I'm sorry it was a little dark and weird, but I want that moonlight. Isn't that so pretty? Like do 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 do. Okay, anyway, have a good one. Bye, guys.